Have you heard about the massive new tax and spending bill that just passed? It is called the One Big Beautiful Bill, and no, that is not a joke. It sounds fancy, but it could quietly shake the foundations of your money, your job, and your future. Stick around, because today we are breaking down exactly what this new law means for you, not in political jargon, but in plain English. Watch till the end, because I promise you will not find this level of clarity, logic, and storytelling anywhere else. If you have ever felt confused about national debt, inflation, or what government bills really do, this is your video. And yes, if you missed our earlier breakdown of how bond markets panic, go check that out after this one. The link is in the description. On May 22nd, the United States House of Representatives passed a huge bill, the One Big Beautiful Bill. It includes tax cuts for corporations and individuals, more spending on military and border security, and tighter rules for aid programs. Sounds great on the surface, right? But here is the catch. Experts say it could add about $3.8 trillion to America's national debt over the next 10 years. That is like giving the country a giant credit card bill with interest. So why does this matter? Because our national debt is already massive. It is about $36.2 trillion, more than the total income of the entire United States economy in a year. That is like every household owing around $274,000. And now we just added trillions more to that. Whenever the government borrows more money, it sells treasury bonds to raise funds. Think of these as IOUs to investors. To get people to buy those bonds, the government must offer better returns, higher interest. Right after this bill passed, the 30-year treasury bond yield jumped above 5%. That has not happened in nearly 20 years. It means Uncle Sam is now paying more interest to borrow money, and that trickles down to everything else. Why? Because when treasury yields go up, other interest rates go up too. Mortgages, car loans, student loans, credit card rates, they all tend to follow. So even if you're not paying attention to Congress, your wallet definitely feels the effect. JP Morgan's chief executive officer, Jamie Dimon, had a big warning: stagflation. Stagflation is when prices stay high, but the economy stops growing and unemployment rises. It is like being stuck in a financial traffic jam. Everything is expensive, but nobody is going anywhere. Dimon says the risks are real: big deficits, unpredictable policies, global tensions, and when investors see a government spending more than it earns, they worry. That fear pushes up interest rates even more. Let us break it down with a simple story. Imagine a family that earns $5,000 a month, but they are spending $7,000 monthly every month. So what do? They swipe their credit card. At first, it is fine. But after a year, they have built up a huge balance. And now, interest charges are eating up their monthly income. They cannot invest in their future because they are just trying to stay afloat. That is basically what the United States government is doing. And with this new bill, it is like they just decided to throw a party on that credit card even though the balance was already huge. So how does this impact you directly? Higher loan costs. That mortgage you were planning, it will likely cost more. Car loans, credit cards, all of them could see rising interest rates. Lower investment returns. If bonds offer better returns, money might shift out of stocks, pulling down the markets. Less government support. If more money goes to paying debt interest, there is less left for roads, schools, and public programs. Higher taxes or fewer services. To balance the books, the government may have to raise taxes or cut services in the future. Remember how we explained bond yields and price drops in our earlier video? If you need a visual walkthrough of that, definitely check it out after this. Here is the scariest part. If inflation stays high and the economy slows, we get stagflation. That is what happened in the 1970s. You get higher grocery bills but no raise. You get higher rent but your job is not safe. The Federal Reserve is stuck in a tough spot. If it raises rates to fight inflation, borrowing becomes even more expensive. But if it keeps rates low, inflation might stay high. It is a delicate balance, and this new spending bill just made that tightrope even thinner. This might feel overwhelming, but understanding it is the first step. Here is how to stay smart. Budget carefully. Watch your spending and build an emergency fund. Lock in low rates now. If you are borrowing, try to do it before rates go higher. Diversify your investments. Do not rely on just one asset class. Inflation and market shifts can be brutal. Engage politically. Let your representatives know that fiscal responsibility matters to you. The one big beautiful bill might sound like progress, but in reality, it adds to a growing problem, and your money could be caught in the crossfire. Understanding how all this connects, from Washington DC policies to your paycheck, gives you the power to plan smarter. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment with your questions and share this with someone who needs to understand what is really going on with America's economy. Thanks for watching. We research, simplify, and explain so you can make smarter choices with your money. See you in the next video.